Hey, you guys, Dr. Val here, your resident neuroscientist. And today, the message is for someone who has been training their resilience. Whether you've been doing it consciously, like working on ways and perhaps using some tools to stay resilient in unwanted or unfavorable or challenging situations, or perhaps it is life that has given you that opportunity by presenting those situations to you along the way. Okay, so see where the shoe fits, or maybe it's a mixture of both, right? We go through life and we encounter situations that may be challenging, and then we learn and we grow, like that. Go away, fly, monitoring spirits. Ugh. All right, back to you and your resilience. Now, I just want to say thank you and acknowledge you for cultivating that resilience because it takes something. It really does take something. And of course, in certain situations, we want to just lay flat on the floor and give up and maybe have a little hissy fit. And that's fine too if we do that. It's all part of the process. But ultimately, I know that you've been through some shit, okay? And you have come out of that. Yes, like the phoenix raising out of the ashes, if you like that analogy. Keep it, hang on to it, use it, or see yourself as that rising phoenix out of those ashes, right? And that's who I'm talking to now. This whole example is an example, as always, of epigenetics. Of course, there are certain people that within their genetic makeup contain genes for resilience. Yes, there are certain genes that are associated with being resilient. Now, let me define what I mean by resilient. By resilient, I mean is your adaptability, your flexibility to adapt to whatever life brings. And it is your very, very masterful ability to deal with stress, okay, or stressful situations in your life, stressful people, things, like that, okay? So that's what I mean by resilient, is you're someone who's masterful at dealing with pretty much anything, okay? And I'm not saying it's easy, I'm just saying you have gained mastery in that field of dealing with quote unquote stressful or unfavorable or challenging situations. Now, yes, you may have some of those genes. I mean, like neuropeptide Y is a neuropeptide that literally predisposes people to deal better, or at least not react to stressful situations as much as other people. And there's an array of genes that, yes, are favorable. However, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm literally talking to the epigenetics of it, how your environment, you have created that kind of environment for yourself that allows you to deal with stressful situations in a resilient manner. I feel like I need to give you a couple of examples, but let's say you go through a separation or a divorce, right? And a lot of people deal with that kind of thing at least once in their lifetime, and it's a big one, right? Let's say your significant other betrayed you or cheated on you, had an affair, left you, like that, okay? Maybe they left you in debt, maybe they left you with kids, like, okay, you feel the vibe, right? That kind of story. Now, you're someone who actually, yes, went through the process of grieving and crying and doing all the things and healing ultimately from that. But you've also learned and you've developed capabilities like not only learning from that, but maybe you tapped into your spiritual abilities from that. Maybe you were like, okay, what's this thing teaching me? And you got all woo about it and went down down the track of experimenting with things like intuitive, psychic abilities, all of that. I mean, what a gift, right? What a gift to give yourself out of that, okay? Whereas perhaps many other people or other versions of ourselves could have been like, oh, well, that was shit and I'm fucked and I hate them forever and ever and ever, right? And then you kind of brew in that energy for a while. I'm not saying it's not okay, but I'm saying is you are now equipped to deal with things in a different way, right? In a way that is resilient, that gives you the lag time between going from, oh, it's fucked and it's all shit to, oh, I'm really learning great things from here. The lag time is shortening because you are gaining mastery in this whole resilience thing. And yes, it does. It has to do with your environment, okay? Perhaps you've created an environment where there's some sort of nature around you that you go and connect with and feel the healing powers of it and use that to deal with situations like that. Or maybe you've adapted this higher perspective, like, hey, we're all just walking each other home after all. So yes, that gift may have been packaged in an ugly wrapping, okay? Or maybe you're like, wow, I really opened up my heart chakra there and, broke through something. And now I am open to higher levels of love. I don't know. I mean, listen, for everyone, it'll be different, but hopefully at least one of those examples was applicable to you. And if not, please comment below. What is your example of cultivating resilience? I'm really, really curious, as always. So hopefully this little talk has made a difference to you and the people in your life. As always, if you'd like to connect with me, please check out my website. All the description is in the box below. Otherwise, I will see you another time. Thank you